So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Rice, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication.
Real chance! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's Pele! That was mighty close. And that is as far as they're going to go. Schneider.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Cafu. Looking for options for movement. First quarter of an hour gone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's crossed into the middle. Khan claims it, safe hands. Knocks it out wide. Tries to pass it through. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's done well to get that clear and reclaimed it in a trice. Vittoria trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then
He's gone for goal! Oh! Fantastic! A finish of true class! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. He has given that the lot. Bang! Pele! That's really well cleared. Out to the left it goes. Pele. And that pass just didn't quite work. Played out to the left flank. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Pele. Pele is flagged offside. Pele. Pele stood his ground strongly. Rodri. This looks promising. Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Pele. Van Dijk was in no mood for any of that. Rummenigge. Now that's well seen too. There's the whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, it's played into the area. Costa and Beckham! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. And Now a sudden chance to counter. And it's been played through. Messi! Oh, taken with style! The second half sparked straight into life. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
It's an old saying, but it's still as true as ever. The first yard's in the head, and look at the way he was so quick off the mark there.
Victoria get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Foot in. That'll be a throw-in. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
And it's Belletti. Some good work on the right flank here. Ball comes in. And that has been knocked clear. He's a sharp little ball here. Victoria do have a chance to counter here. He's got away. Oh, a robust challenge. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Schneider. David Villa. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rice. That's an imaginative pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Substitution on the field, number 7, Rashford. Number 21, Rice. Coming on the field, number 19, Vinicius Junior. Number 22, Bellingham.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Now it's Villa. David Villa, who's steaming forward. Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Bellingham.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Deep into stoppage time. Baresi with the clearance. Costa Curta. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. Roberto Carlos delivers. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Great vision. That has ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk. Yamal. And it's Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Goes for a shot! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And it's been given away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nice interception, well timed. And they've got rid. And he thumps it clear. Tries to play it through. Now it's Rice. And now they can clear their lines. Still goalless. And here's the chance to counter. Rummenigge. Well, they've got it again. And it's Snyder, nicely spread. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Big chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Lamine Yamal can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't...
Oh, they could be caught out here! And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 21.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Knocks it into space.
There will be 1 minute added
Has a
time.
look and plays it forward. Now it's Snyder. And the whistle goes for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things
And a
are not
quick
good,
reminder
Peter.
today
It
to
seems
please
the
take
team were
all
just a bit too
deductibles
busy
located by the
playing within
entrance
themselves,
gates. Thank
too
you very
tentative.
much
They
for
have
your
to improve
cooperation.
and make it fast.
Substitution.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's in a great position here. There's the shot! Danger averted for now. Aims beyond the defence. Serves up across. Tries to get it clear. And he's had a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. That is good alertness. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Stood up well to him there. That's really well cleared.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set.
Shoots! And he hits the net! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Yamal threads one in. Oh, no joy this time. Khan with the clearance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution in progress.
It's a goal kick. Costa Curta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And he's certainly onside. Shot a goal! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Chu plays it short. He's had it taken off him. He is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chu. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Good ball, good take. Big. Determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
And now,
How would you
to all
summarise what
members
we've
of the
seen
crowd,
today then, Jim?
I'd like to
Listen,
ask you
despite...
to...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed him.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beckham to take it as usual.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's there to belt it away. Now he's off and running. Yamal. And it's Belletti. Great run on the overlap here. Harrison did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, cracking ball. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Looking to play him in. It's Eto'o! Sensational from Eto'o! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element...
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Dealing with the pressure. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
It's a sharp pass. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rashford. Rashford! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Alexander-Arnold. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Rashford. Looking for the run, shapes to shoot! And he has kicked it out somehow!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Gattuso with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Oh, that's well spotted. driving on and making good progress. And the first half is done. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass...
And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Alonso, can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And reclaimed it in a trice. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now that looks a decent ball. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And there's the shot! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So there's going to be another change here. Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Now, can they get him away? Tries a shot! It's a goal! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
It's played through for him. Gets his head on it! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Rashford. Coming on to replace him is number 19, Vinicius Junior.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And it's Rivaldo. Looking for options for movement. Oh, good spread. In towards the back stick. Thuram attempts a clearance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Messi. Gattuso. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aimed beyond the defence. Big chance! Sticks it away! They have stolen level at the last! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to...
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution in progress.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Quick look, then plays it in. And he's taking no chances there. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that. There's the shot! And that is quite wonderful! About as smooth as it gets! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's played forward. And here's Rashford. Roberto Carlos. Oh, smashing header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Rummenigge. Knocks it into space. Rummenigge, a true great in every sense of the word. Great vision. Takes a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Distributed tidily. Now this could be a chance. That's tidy. Vieira with a fine tackle. Now it's Rashford. Oh, this looks sharp. Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Rodri. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Baresi does really well to win the ball there. Half an hour played now. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Look at the space here! And he shoots! It's in! AC Milan are all square! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is good.
Rummenigge!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That ball looks a good one. Oh, that is a... He's having a shot! Superb goal! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Milan get themselves in. Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's played in. Terrific header. Oh, taken with style. A game of thrills, all square in the... And we hit half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
This is
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Yellow T-shirt kindly make his way to the information centre.
And that's the second half started. And it's Seedorf. Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he was alert to it. That's going to go a long way. Baresi. Now Costa Corta. Rodri. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Neymar.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And the shot! Goal! Milan! And they're back in front! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning. And Beckham! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Coming on the field is number 23, David Villa.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Messi. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Vieira calmly anticipates. Now it's Rashford. Plenty to aim. Rashford! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Goes for a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Number 7.
Milan with the corner.
Rashford.
They're first.
Coming on the field, number 22, Bellingham. Number 6, Schneider.
And that has been clubbed away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? Rummenigge, well read, and the danger is averted. And he's heaved it away. And here's Schneider. David Villa.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 3 minutes.
That's just
added
playing it
time.
safe and simple.
He has found the way through. Messi. Seedorf receives it in a good position here. And that was very necessary. And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy.
Against
This certainly
Manchester
matters.
United.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era.
Vieri! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here. He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Filippo Inzaghi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Inzaghi! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And here's Rashford. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Inzaghi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta. And no, that was never going to make it. Beckenbauer gets it away. Roberto Carlos charging forward, the ball at his feet. Can he get it through? Played in by Roberto Carlos. And a chance! And the pass is intercepted. Played out to the right. Knocks it into space. Fired deep to... Climbs up big! Danger averted for now. And here's Bellingham. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bellingham! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Bellingham has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, smashing header! Goal! Manchester United! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the...
Great chance! Batistuta gets flagged offside. Now, can they get him away? Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Ball driven to... Up he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Inzaghi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Opts to play it back. And the shot! And if you have just joined us, still
2
just
added minutes
one
has been
goal
indicated.
between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Batistuta. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour for both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Manchester United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Ernest, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Rummenigge. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. That's a sharp pass.
Rummenigge really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Taken back almost at once. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Figo.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ernest. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped, shot a goal! He's got a goal! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And here's Bergkamp. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rivaldo. The official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Figo. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Villa. And he welcomes it in. And back out it comes. That's that, the end. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already
Arsenal
palpable.
Against Leverkusen.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And he shoots! It's come back out to him. Good effort first time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the run, and this is Inzaghi. Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Forlan. He's through, it's one-on-one! Oh, split-second reaction.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Now it's Pele.
Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. This ended up in no man's land. And he was quick to react. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rummenigge, well read, and the danger is averted. Rummenigge! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now the delivery. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, it's come loose. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Tries to play it through. Van der Ven defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Rashford. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's a player who has defined a generation. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Arsenal may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Back to the keeper it goes. Well, they've got it again. Rashford. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Pele can see things, others simply cannot. He's through, now is he in? Pass somewhat off target. Van der Ven gets good distance on it. And it's Hullet. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Pele. Cristiano Ronaldo. He might... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 27, Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 26, Rivaldo.
Arsenal with the corner, there first. That has been knocked clear. And here's Torres. Looking to go deep.
That's good defensive concentration.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence. He's having a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Arsenal have their second corner now. Xabi Alonso clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Spread out to the left. They get a throw in. Flings in across. And it's hoisted clear.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and
Cole. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's... It's Pele! And yes, it's there! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Well, it's Torres! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And that has been cleared. And that's aimed into the... Gets his head on it! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Stood up well to him there.
Bayer Leverkusen nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Number 7.
Ball driven for... He gets big! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting... noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Ajax against Arsenal.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, Filippo Inzaghi may not have the swashbuckling panache of some of his contemporaries, but his goal-scoring record, Jim, speaks for itself.
There's something that's just so wonderfully simple about his game. The run he makes, his ability to draw the ball towards him inside the box, his approach will remain the same. After all, he only needs to get it right once.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great ball, and it's Inzaghi! He is world-class! Pippo Inzaghi!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Ajax finding them. Inzaghi! They've got to be quick to recover this. Now it's Roberto Carlos, and it's played in here, and he's taking no chances there. The ball is loose, and the chase is on.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar, he's away! It's Neymar! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
That has certainly shot a goal! Goal! Ajax! And the comeback is complete! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Ajax are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there. A few seconds...
Chance, surely! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Alonso. Now that looks a decent ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Shot could be on. Mateus. That's really well manoeuvred. Roberto Carlos aims beyond the defence. It's gone for a throw-in. Rashford. Xabi Alonso. Cantona.
3 minutes at a time.
And Mateus. Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. The final seconds now. This looks... Can he finish? It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And it's half-time here.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going through...
He gets big! That's going to go a long way.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
It's a promising position, delivered in. Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear. Here's Beckenbauer. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's been caught napping, and he shoots! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Cantona. He's picked his way through.
There they go, hunting again.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. And it's Neymar, looking for the run. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cleared without complication. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's fabulous. And he's hit it long. Now it's Cantona. Now it's Neymar. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rummenigge. And here's Mbappe. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game.
Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Beckenbauer. And it's Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now.
Number 10.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. He's had a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Xavi Alonso tries to play it through. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Filippo Inzaghi. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe! He scores! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look...
Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style! How many, just how many The golf in class. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Security staff
So,
for
Jim,
each
how do
block.
you reflect on
Please
what we've
report to the
seen?
staff room
One-sided
immediately.
and
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Celtic against Arsenal.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Celtic have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked
Vermeer! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Kubo. Forlan.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
John Shawley! Rudiger! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! A finish right from the top draw! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping it over.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Celtic ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That's a sharp pass. Arsenal finding their passes.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Knocks it into space. He's on it, can he get away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a throw-in. Oh, there's a probing ball. Played out wide. Forlan is flagged offside. Belletti. Can he get it through? That is good alertness.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's Forlan! And it's come back out to him. Oh, it's hit the post. Cleared without complication. Kubo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Kubo. It's Forlan! Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Rummenigge really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his...
And the half-time whistle goes. reflections on the first half?
Arsenal really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Lopez. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Arsenal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble.
Rummenigge! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Lopez. Rummenigge. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rashford. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Inzaghi. Tries to play it through. He's a sharp little ball here. Foden does well to get it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Simplicity itself. And that's it. That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about...
A header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Out to the left it goes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Great vision. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And this is Batistuta.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aimed beyond the defence. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Palmeiras clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That has been cut short. Park Ji-sung. Floated through. He's beaten the last man. Can he finish? So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Hazard. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bale looks to get on the end of this. And they win it back again. Rice. And they're back on the ball again. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking to play him in. Batistuta! And he has kept it out somehow.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Palmeiras with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Deep cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Rashford, he's shifting through the gears. It's Rashford! Outstanding by Rashford! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both...
Bale! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, just skips past his man. Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
He is through here. Now that is a hefty challenge. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Hoisted in. Tries a shot! David Beckham! An individual masterpiece! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the comeback is complete. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Palmeiras can try it again now. So, third quarter of the game. And it's made... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Serginho is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. It's going to be another corner, I think. They're up to 5 corners now. And the keeper beats it away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Good chance here! Danger averted for now. Now it's Cruyff. He can run onto that. And this is Bale. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Cruyff. Batistuta. And he shoots! No mistake! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Palmeiras are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Number 6, Schneider.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. And Jamal. He's had a shot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof!
The goal scorer.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Vieira has given away a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 23, David Villa.
Quality ball. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. He's through, now is he in?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's an imaginative pass. And that's it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well,
Well, I just think that...